Hello and welcome. The topic with the editorial of Hindu today is cartographic challenge. What is cartographic? It refers to the art of drawing mapping. The map is cartography, and it speaks about a challenge related to making of map. Let us see what the subtopic says. Pakistan's new map is intended to provoke India and internationalize the border disputes. So, this is the issue. Pakistan has made a new map, and this map provokes India. It brings about a challenge over the territorial matters, and putting up a map for uh, international display is to internationalize the issue, and the issue relates to border disputes. So, we are going to look forward in this passage issues related to border disputes, as well as what Pakistan has brought about, the changes in map which was earlier there. The Ministry of External Affairs has termed Pakistan's announcement, and this is the way of writing. Here you can clearly take a meaning that this Ministry of External Affairs refers to India's Ministry of External Affairs. So, the Ministry of External Affairs of India has termed Pakistan's announcement of a new political map, which asserts its claims on Jammu and Kashmir, Siachen, and Sar Creek, and lays a new claim to Junagadh as an exercise in political absurdity. This is an exercise in political absurdity. It is not reasonable. Absurd means reasonability. Absurdity refers to reasonability. So, unreasonability, sorry. Absurdity means, sorry, unreasonability. So, politically not reasonable, and accused Pakistan of attempting a form of territorial aggrandizement. What is aggrandizement? It is hoarding of wealth, hoarding of borders. So, this is territorial aggrandizement. This is hoarding, this is forcefully collecting or aggregating territories supported by cross border terrorism. And now, this has a background of cross border terrorism. This aggregation of territory by Pakistan has a background of cross border terrorism as well. So, what does the sentence say? It says that Pakistan has announced a new political map. This new political map puts a claim over Jammu and Kashmir, Siachen, and Sar Creek. What are these places? Siachen, Sar Creek, Creek, and lays a new claim to Junagadh. Now, Junagadh was not being claimed earlier in the last 70 years, but it is now being claimed by Pakistan. All this is nothing but a kind of exercise, a kind of attempt, which Ministry of External Affairs calls it political unreasonability, and accuses Pakistan to that it is making a kind of hoarding, a kind of aggregating, kind of collecting territories with support of cross-border terrorism. So these are allegations of Ministry of External Affairs, and the action of Pakistan is putting up a new map to put forward a claim over the territory. And this also gives a synopsis of what the passage is going to look like. Pakistan, Pakistan's decision to issue a map, a tit for tat maneuver, to India's decision to reorganize Jammu and Kashmir a year ago, appears to reset several agreements with India that have been concretized over the past 70 years. So, this sentence gives an overall picture as to why Pakistan put up a new map, before the international forum, and it says that Pakistan has done a tit for tat by issuing a map, and this is tit for tat against India's decision to reorganize Jammu and Kashmir a year ago. This maneuver, this attempt, this exercise of Pakistan is against the India's decision to reorganize Jammu and Kashmir a year ago. Now, this issuance of map has reset several agreements with India. What is reset? Something that has been already decided is being put forward for making fresh decisions, saying that the earlier decisions were wrong and we don't agree. So let us sit down again and put forward a fresh agreement, or to make or to force its own ideology over the previous agreement. These are two possibilities. So, Pakistan appears to reset several agreements with India that have been concretized over the past 70 years. So, Pakistan is resetting what was disturbed, or the agreements that were disturbed by India's attempt or decision to reorganize Jammu and Kashmir a year ago. What was disturbed? The things that were concretized, that were all almost taken as final over the past 70 years, is to be, and this is what Pakistan is doing. It is attempting to reset several agreements that were taken as final over the past 70 years. The map the Imran Khan government unveiled lays claim to all of Jammu and Kashmir, thus far shown as disputed territory, draws a line demarcating Baltistan separately from the part of Kashmir, part of Kashmir under its control, that is POK. So it has put a separate line demarcating Baltistan away from POK, and rename Jammu and Kashmir as Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. So the Jammu and Kashmir as we have on today is being demarcated on the map as Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. similar to what we say Pakistan occupied Kashmir. They have made a demarcation for Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. So this is the change that they have brought forward. Let us go to the map and see what the actual content is there. So this is the map. This is the map. This area is Gilgit, Pakistan, and a fresh demarcation has been done over here. This whole area covered by this border is been taken by Pakistan in the form of Indian occupied Jammu and Kashmir, and this whole area that is being governed by India is being taken into the map by Pakistan. This is one place. The second place is Sir Creek. This is the borderline displaying Sir Creek. This is the borderline. It refers to a place over here. This is the place. This is the point. And the third is Junagadh in the area of Gujarat. This kingdom earlier before independence, and this is being shown by the map that it belongs to Pakistan, and this is another fresh borderline that they have created. The Pakistan map has created to show extension of Pakistan territory. So these are 3 points: 1, 2, and the Jammu and Kashmir. So let us revert back to the whole of the thing. The new map leaves claim line with Ladakh unclear. So the new map does not speak about the Ladakh area or the Ladakh territorial line of border, which was not clear, and it is still not clear. So it is silent over Ladakh border. While each of these acts is outrageous for New Delhi, it should also be questioned in Islamabad. It says that the new while each of these acts related to the 3 places are shockingly bad, outrageous for New Delhi, these are shockingly bad for New Delhi. It says that these issues should also be raised in Islamabad, capital of Pakistan itself. Pakistan's claim to all of Jammu and Kashmir but not Ladakh goes against its own commitment to the future of all 6 parts of the erstwhile royal state of Jammu and Kashmir, Jammu, Kashmir, Ladakh, Gilgit, POK, and Aksai Chin with India. Well, this is a large sentence and has a lot of content in it. It says that Pakistan, the claim of Pakistan covering Jammu and Kashmir but not Ladakh, it goes against the commitment that Pakistan had made earlier to decide, to adjudicate, to decide the future of all 6 parts of the area, which were former, erstwhile refers to former, something that existed earlier. Erstwhile royal state of Kashmir, the royal state of Kashmir existed earlier, and it had 6 parts. The parts were Jammu, Kashmir, Ladakh, Gilgit, POK, and Aksai Chin. So Pakistan had a commitment to decide over the issues where the issues related to all these 6 areas, but now it has blatantly included all these areas into its map, well against the commitment it had made earlier with India. So this is the sentence. The claims to Siachen and Sir Creek that have been the subject of several discussions between India and Pakistan are also a regressive step. What is a regressive step? Regressive refers to something that has been put to fresh decisions, although it was decided earlier. So this is a regressive step to redecide Siachen and Sir Creek. While both sides had reached an impasse on Siachen and Sir Creek agreement, made considerable progress and was reportedly even resolved pending a political announcement in 2007. So it says that as regards the issues of Siachen and Sir Creek, the agreement was finalized. Impasse refers to something that has been decided with a concrete description that no further improvement is possible, and was waited to be announced in 2007. The political announcement was pending since 2007. So the issues related to Siachen and Creek was reportedly resolved. No fresh talks about that was expected, but the map has reignited the issue. Either way, both were without doubt disputed areas, and Pakistan's unilateral claim over them is not helpful or conducive to future resolution. So, there was dispute over these areas, no doubt, but Pakistan's unilateral one-way claim of Pakistan cannot change the future resolution. This is what it says. Finally, the move on Junagadh, a former princely state whose accession to India was accepted by Pakistan, opens up a whole new dispute. So, matters related to Junagadh is seen as a whole new dispute because Pakistan had already accepted that Junagadh belongs to India. While Junagadh was in contention at the time of partition, the issue was successfully resolved after a referendum was conducted there in February 1948, in which an overwhelming 95% of the state's residents voted to stay with India. So, the Junagadh issue was successfully resolved, and Pakistan had accepted that resolution as well. There was a contention, there was a dispute at the time of partition related to Junagadh, but then a referendum was conducted, and people were put to vote as to their choice with a question that whether they will stay with India or with Pakistan. And 95% of the residents voted that they will stay with India, and this was accepted by Pakistan at that time. So there should not be any issue related, any further talk related to Junagadh as of now. As New Delhi considers its next moves on this provocation, it should be prepared for Pakistan taking it should be prepared for Pakistan taking all the issues it has raised with its new map to the international stage. So, this sentence is very clear and is suggestive of steps that how India should move ahead. It says that India consider all issues related to Pakistan, and then all issues that has been raised with the new map should be taken up by government of India. Pakistan's actions, while on completely bilateral matters, come in conjunction with map-related issues India faces today on two other fronts. Now let us analyze the relationship of this paragraph with the previous one. If we go through the previous paragraph, we find a description of the situation, map, and the issues. The second paragraph is in the nature of suggestion as to how this can easily be resolved, the issues can easily be resolved, or what are future possibilities related to the issues. Pakistan's actions, while on completely bilateral matters, come in conjunction with map-related issues India faces today on two other fronts. So this is one part separated by colon, and it has a clear meaning that what Pakistan has done is something which has bilateral matters, where India and Pakistan both sit together to finalize the issues because it relates to territory and map. But India faces two other similar problems on two other fronts as well, with China at the line of actual control on Ladakh and with Nepal at Kalapani and Limpia Dhura, which Nepal's government has also issued a new map about. So these are the two other issues, one with China and the other with Nepal. Nepal has also taken a similar step by issuing a fresh map over the territorial matters. It is surely no coincidence that all three countries objected to the map New Delhi had issued in November 2019, albeit for different reasons. And New Delhi must be well prepared to deal with the three-pronged cartographic challenges it will face in the coming months. So it comes as a warning to India. It says that the three countries have opted are against the issues by Indian government in November 2019 of a fresh map, and that created a conflict with all these three governments. And so the Indian government will have to look into the matter as a three-pronged challenge from three sides related to territory or map issues. And this is what we expect in coming months. So this is a kind of warning, and the whole second para is suggestive and indicative of the cartographic issues that are expected to that have come up and that have creeped in only due to India's step to put a new map in November 2019. So this is the whole of matter for today. I request you to like and subscribe this channel. Thank you.